Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be frozen in time, never able to move forward or backward? This thought-provoking question leads us to the intriguing story of a woman etched in biblical history, known as Lot's wife. In the ancient city of Sodom and Gomorrah, a place notorious for its sinful ways, lived Lot and his family. They were a small island of virtue amidst a sea of transgressions, attempting to lead a righteous life. However, divine intervention was soon to change their lives forever. An angel of God descended upon the city bearing a dire warning. The cities of Sodom and Gomorrah were destined for destruction due to their wicked ways. However, in an act of divine mercy, the angel instructed Lot and his family to flee the city, to escape the impending doom. The message was clear: they were to leave everything behind, their home, their possessions, their life as they knew it. The gravity of the situation was emphasized by one strict rule: they must not look back as they fled. It was a test of their faith, a test of their obedience, and a test of their willingness to let go of their past and trust in God's guidance. This divine warning set in motion a chain of events that would forever change their lives and serve as a powerful lesson for generations to come. The family heeded the warning and embarked on their escape, leaving behind their home and their past life. But as they fled, something unimaginable happened to Lot's wife. Picture this: you're running for your life, escaping imminent destruction, and a single look back seals your fate. Let's delve into the heart of our story, the moment that defines the tale of Lot's wife. A moment of disobedience, a moment that brought a profound change, not just for her, but for all who would hear her story in the centuries to follow. Can you imagine the chaos, the fear? The city of Sodom and Gomorrah was being consumed by divine wrath, a punishment for its sins. Among the fleeing citizens were Lot, his wife, and their daughters, guided by an angel sent by God himself. Their instructions were clear: escape for your life, do not look back, do not stop anywhere in the plain. Escape to the mountains or you will be swept away. Yet in the midst of the pandemonium, Lot's wife turned back. We don't know why she did it. Was it disbelief, curiosity, or a longing for the life she was leaving behind? Regardless of her reasons, the consequences were immediate and severe. In direct defiance of the divine instruction, she looked back, and in that moment, she was transformed into a pillar of salt. This was a stark reminder of the cost of disobedience, standing amidst the ruins of a city swallowed by fire and brimstone. This is the moment that would define her legacy, not as a wife, not as a mother, but as a symbol of defiance against divine command. Her name is lost to us, but her story lives on, a tale told over millennia and across cultures. In an instant, she was no more a woman but a pillar of salt, a monument of disobedience. What can we learn from a woman turned into a pillar of salt? This question takes us back to the ancient city of Sodom, where Lot's wife, an unnamed woman in the Bible, made a choice that would forever cement her legacy in biblical history. Let's unpack the lessons embedded in this intriguing tale. Firstly, the narrative warns us about the dangers of dwelling on the past. When Lot's wife turned back to look at the burning city, she was not merely glancing over her shoulder, she was clinging to a life that was no more. Like her, we too can become paralyzed, unable to move forward, if we obsess over what once was. The past, whether it's a bundle of regrets or a collection of golden memories, should not hold us hostage. Instead, we should focus on the present and the future, for therein lies our growth and fulfillment. The story also underscores the importance of obedience to divine instructions. The angels had explicitly told Lot and his family not to look back. Yet, Lot's wife disobeyed, and the consequence was immediate and irreversible. Similarly, when we disregard divine guidance, we set ourselves up for unnecessary hardships. Obedience, then, is not about blind submission, but about trusting in a higher wisdom that sees the bigger picture. Another striking lesson relates to the dangers of material attachment. Lot's wife wasn't just leaving a city, she was leaving her home, her possessions, her way of life. Her inability to let go illustrates how our possessions can possess us, leading us astray. As we navigate our lives, we must remember that material wealth is transient. It's the intangible, love, kindness, wisdom, that truly enriches our existence. Finally, the story prompts us to prioritize what truly matters in life. In the face of imminent destruction, Lot's wife chose to look back at her material life, while Lot chose to move forward with his family. It's a stark reminder that our choices have consequences. When we prioritize the right things, relationships, integrity, faith, we find that we're on a path that leads to a fulfilling and meaningful life. Her story serves as a stark reminder that our choices have consequences. So, Lot's wife, a woman of mystery, a tale of caution, and a lesson for us all. Her story, though ancient, resonates with us even today. It reminds us not to dwell on the past but to keep our eyes fixed on what lies ahead. It's a timeless reminder of the dangers of disobedience and the importance of trusting in divine guidance, without casting a backward glance. Her transformation into a pillar of salt serves as a stark warning about the consequences of compromising our values. It underscores the perils of being too attached to worldly possessions, and the need to prioritize what truly matters in life. As we navigate our own journeys, we would do well to heed these lessons, to cultivate our personal relationship with God, to trust in His guidance, and to focus on our divine calling. To remember that sometimes looking back can hold us back from fulfilling our potential and experiencing spiritual growth. So, let's take a moment to reflect on Lot's wife's story and its relevance in our lives. Let's strive to learn from her mistakes, to grow from them, and to move forward without looking back. And with that, we wrap up our exploration into the intriguing story of Lot's wife. If you want more deep dives into such thought-provoking stories, do subscribe to our channel. Remember, it's not just about where you're going, but also about where you're not looking back. Subscribe for more insight into life's intriguing stories.